What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Marty coming to with another video. Here to do my video reaction for the brand new movie Godzilla vs. Kong: The New Empire. But before we get into it, if y'all could please leave a like and subscribe, that'd mean a lot to me. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching my videos. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And now let's get right into it. As y'all can see, I got some merch right here, and I've been looking for all the new Empire pops at Target, but mine hasn't gotten them yet. So stay tuned. I will get some. And this is Godzilla vs. Kong chocolate bar. So I will definitely be eating these, testing these out after the video. You already know that my movies are with spoilers, so be aware. If you haven't seen this movie and you don't want any spoilers, then don't watch my video. Come right back after you've seen the movie. But if you don't care, then let's talk about it. I went to see this movie twice. The first time I watched it, I really enjoyed it, but I felt like something was lacking, something was missing, and I wasn't sure if I could put it over the first Godzilla vs. Kong installation because I truly loved that movie. But then I saw it a second time. I saw it in the AMC theaters in the Dolby Cinema format, and oh my god, did I enjoy myself much more. In this sequel, it was kind of like convoluted in the first act. I love the storyline with Rebecca Hall's character and also her daughter, Gia. They truly had some emotional beats, and I really love the dynamic of Gia trying to like find her place in the world. It's, it's a struggle, and I really found that interesting. And there was so much deposition, especially from Rebecca Hall. My god, I honestly felt like that's all mainly what she did, especially towards like the end of the movie, right before the final scene. My god, it really felt like she was just reading off the script. But once everyone goes to Hollow Earth, I feel like the movie definitely picks up, and it felt more of a cohesive storyline. All the humans were fine, especially Brian Tyree Hill and also the Dan Stevens character Trapper. Their dynamic with each other, or even just by themselves individually, were pretty great. But we didn't come here for the humans. Oh, no. We came here to see some big monster kaiju action. And honestly, we got that. Now, I am a big Godzilla advocate. He's my favorite. And it sucks that he kind of took a back seat in this film. And I guess I understand, Kong is the one who humanity can relate to the most. And also every scene that we saw Godzilla in was just amazing because it just, showcases how much of a badass he is. And whenever he senses a threat, he knows he must work out and power up and level up. And, it just makes me love Godzilla so much more. And it's honestly great for fans of just monsters in general, for the fact that Godzilla -1 just recently came out. And honestly, we should definitely not compare the two movies. These are two different movies. But as a fan of this monster universe of Godzilla, I feel spoiled. Godzilla's new power-up definitely reminded me of Goku Black's Super Saiyan Rose. It was just amazing what he had to do, how he basically took on two titans, and he had to level up for the threat that was coming. Godzilla is my main monster, man, but I gotta acknowledge King Kong, and I've always loved him as well. And in this movie, he was amazing. It starts off a little rough because he's still trying to find that family, and he actually gets a son, which happens to be a stepson. And we'll talk about where he comes from, but the dynamic between him and the little Kong was really great. And I can't wait to see more of that explored in the third movie, because we all know there's going to be a third movie, and I really hope too that it's more of a Godzilla centered film. So the main plot is that we get a brand new villain, the Scar King, and I guess he wants to enslave all of humanity, but we really don't know the motives up until halfway through when we're finally introduced to him. And like I said with Rebecca Hall, how she just had so much deposition. Well, there was a scene where it literally felt like she was reading off a script. It was so horrible, man, I swear. Y'all know when you see it. But she was reading off how the story is that there was a Scar King who enslaved Shimu, which happened to be one of the first kaijus, I guess, and she is an ice queen and wants to bring back another ice age. So that is what essentially Godzilla senses, and yeah, he levels up. And Kong has actually stumbled across it because that's when he's first introduced to the little Kong, like I mentioned, and that's when he sees more of his kind. And it's sad that they're all slaves. Scar King was brought in halfway through the film, and I gotta say, I really loved his character. I just wish we could have seen more of him. I wish I could have seen how he came into power, how he became a king. And I really enjoyed also seeing Shimu And I can't wait to explore more of her, because at the end, she's actually with Kong. The battle scenes were amazing, each and every battle scene. And then obviously they had a round 2 or round 3, I believe, with Godzilla and Kong, and that was an amazing fight in itself. I love how they added some WWE into it when they did a suplex. Like, come on, what's not to love? And there is a peacemaker in this, and the peacemaker is Mothra. Mothra makes her gigantic return, and when Godzilla and Kong are fighting, she makes her appearance after Gia awakens her, and she basically calms down Godzilla. And she makes Godzilla understand that they have to work together to defeat the bigger threat ahead. And I really love that final battle scene. Oh my god, like, talk about being creative. Godzilla, Kong versus Shimu and Scar King in a zero gravity type of atmosphere. It was really amazing to see, especially in the Dolby Cinema format. My god, was that amazing. And like, it didn't even stop there, because after the zero gravity fight, they go up into the real world and they had a fight there. That's where they finished their fight. Godzilla and Kong were able to start Scar King and also kind of like unslave Shimu. And like I said, Shimu is with Kong at the end. And so now that, you know, Scar King is dead by the hands of Kong, I feel like now Kong is going to get that King Kong label, because he is shown back in Scar King's lair, overlooking all the monkey slaves, all the ape slaves. And like, you could just see, especially in one ape, his face, like, you know, this is finally, you know, the slavery is over. But overall, I had an amazing time. Like I said, my second viewing was a lot better, especially for the Dolby Cinema format, which I highly recommend that y'all see it in that format, or if not, IMAX, you know, something big like that, because it definitely enhances the experience. This brand new entry definitely makes me excited for the trilogy, because so far I've really enjoyed these films. And I love also how they showed humanity in Godzilla, and just how they can like show them expressing the feelings, especially like when Mothra calmed him down. Like, you just see his face relax and he understands. And obviously Kong, when he's sad because he thought he heard some of his kind, but it actually happened to be a frog making like roaring noises you know, when he was trying to stop Godzilla into fighting him. And that's honestly, to me, amazing, because those little details matter to me. But with that being said, I highly suggest y'all watch this movie. It is a really great time, and honestly, this is why we go to the movies. So without further ado, let's get into my chocolate bars. All right, first one we're gonna do the Godzilla one, and this actually has 35% white chocolate and stone ground coffee beans. So let's go ahead and try this out. Dang, these chocolate bars are actually pretty heavy too, so if y'all try it, just be ready for that. Okay, first bite. I got a big bite of that. Okay. It's not bad. Definitely tastes like coffee, you know, those coffee beans and chocolate. So if you're a fan of both, I think you would enjoy that. So that's a thumbs up. Next is Kong. And this is dark chocolate covered with peanut praline and raspberry pâte de fruit. I don't know, but it sounds interesting, so let's go ahead and give it a try. All right, we got another thick piece, so let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, the after kind of taste, I taste the dark chocolate. The peanut butter and raspberry are like infused, so I feel like I couldn't get either or flavor. Like North flavor was strong, but I'm starting to now feel the sense of that little bit of peanut butter. So one more. It's not bad, but it's not good either. If you're a dark chocolate lover, I think you'll enjoy this more. So I'm gonna go ahead and still give it a thumbs up. Next is the Shimu flavor, and the Shimu is dark chocolate cacao nibs and peppermint essence. So another dark chocolate. I'm not really a dark chocolate fan, but we're gonna try this. All right, here we go. That one's pretty hard to bite into. Yep, definitely taste that peppermint, which I'm not a big fan of, along with the dark chocolate. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of peppermint. On the holidays, I hate it. The only mint that I do is toothpaste when I'm brushing my teeth. That's only pepper, or that's only mint I like. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely taste all those flavors: peppermint, dark chocolate. And because I don't like both, and then both of them do not make it better, two wrongs don't make it right, I'm going to give this thumbs down. Last but not least, we got the Scar King one. All right, don't let me down. This is mole, mole blend, toffee, toasted almond, and fleur de sel. Sounds interesting. Sounds kind of good. So let's go ahead and try this bad boy out. And this is the last one. That was just as hard. That's what she said. All right, here we go. Okay. I really like this one. I like the toffee, sorry, with the chocolate and then the toasted almond. I like this. It's kind of so hard taking the peppermint flavor out of my mouth. But no, this is really good. Now, because I am reviewing these and I'm tasting these, I'm gonna say probably, which one is this one right here? The Godzilla one happens to be my favorite. Second one would probably be the toffee. Third would be the Kong, the dark chocolate with peanut butter and raspberry. And then yeah, last is the diabolical combination of dark chocolate and peppermint. Let me get one more bite of this one. And yeah, if you guys stumble across and you guys like what these have inside, then I highly suggest y'all try these because it's interesting. Why not try new things? With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm out, y'all. Peace.